Hey everybody, happy Friday. Welcome to our still new podcast, Your Hometown Medical Minute. I'm your host, Hal Brock. And with me as always, and behind the camera doing the technical stuff that I probably can't do, is Mr. Ed Harrison. With me as always.
Hello,
say hi.
folks.
Thank you, Ed. Thank you. Man, Ed, hey, okay, so we finally got back into the new studio. So people are going to have to bear with us a little bit because we're still decorating. So
Still work in progress.
Yes. It flooded. So now we've got to we've got some of the furniture back in and so we can run a show, but we've got a green screen up here and we're not still yet to where we could use it, but we'll get to that. We're getting up there. So anyways, Ed, Lacey Seay is here with us today. We're going to talk about the flu in her clinic, opening up at 7 a.m. instead of 8, so that's cool. Man, Ed, a cold into the week. Yesterday didn't really get above freezing too much, and then today still in the low 30s. Possibly couldn't have came at a worse time. Ed, we're still in the height of flu season right now. Actually, probably flu season goes until the end of May, and so far, Ed, it's been a pretty bad flu season. According to OK.gov, 674 Oklahomans have been hospitalized since September 1, 2018, and there have been 24 deaths in Oklahoma that have been flu-related. So our guest today is actually on the front lines of the battle against the flu. Lacey Seay, Southern Plains Family Medicine quick care provider, is here with us today. It's going to be a great show. We're going to talk a little bit about the flu, maybe how to keep your kids, how to keep your family healthy during this time. Of course, Ed, you know what the biggest thing that you can do is wash your hands regularly, like 18 times during the day. We work in a clinic, and I'm constantly walking by those little things where you hit and you get the little
sanitizer.
Yeah, about 20 times a day. I'm actually kind of phobic about it now. It's a little weird. Anyways, hey, Lacey, pretty cool. She's starting to open her clinic now at 7 in the morning, and partly because of the flu epidemic this year, but as well, just we've had a lot of people in the community want to be able to see a doctor before work, before school, so they don't have to take a whole day or a half day off work. You can simply, even just being 30 minutes late is better than taking a whole day off work, right, Ed? So, clinic opening now at 7 a.m. Schedule an appointment or walk in, no appointment, be seen in minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, Lacey Seay is an Oklahoman girl, an extraordinarily wonderful family nurse practitioner who takes care of a very large family practice here in Chickasha at Southern Plains Medical Center. Before she came here, she was a nurse at Integris in the ICU. So, ladies and gentlemen, this young lady knows what she's talking about. No further ado, please help me welcome our guest, Lacey Seay. Lacey, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to your Hometown Medical Minute.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Hal.
Absolutely. Well, hey, I'm so glad you're here. Of course, we were just talking about the flu and talking about your hours. You're going to start now at 7 instead of at 8?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, cool.
Yeah, 7 to 8 and then noon to 1. So come see me.
Oh, wow.
And the flu's running rampant right now. We're seeing more of it later this flu season. So
yeah, no kidding. 674 hospitalizations so far here in Oklahoma. So, yeah. So, wow, you're going to be available now during lunchtime and early morning. So, no having to wait or take a whole day or half day off of work or school. You can come see Lacey at 7 in the morning.
Please do.
And
come
over the lunch hour.
That's right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I wanted to just kind of start and just ask you simply, you've got such a wonderful background.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Nursing for Integris in the ICU while you were getting your master's, and now you're a nurse practitioner. What got you into healthcare medicine?
Honestly, okay, so obviously no one knows what they would do when they're 18 years old, okay?
I still don't.
Right.
I mean, this is not typical.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So, I was like, I loved sports growing up, but I originally thought I wanted to do athletic training.
Okay.
So I got into the program at OSU, and at my second baseball practice, I don't want to do this.
No way. Okay.
It's great and everything, but I want to be more involved in and then that's when I realized I want to do patient care.
Awesome.
So I got into UCU nursing, and I love bedside nursing. But I wanted more. I wanted to be able to treat patients, diagnose patients, follow them through their lifespan, and kind of be there with them every step of the way. So that's kind of how I got into it.
Man,
not that I fell into it, but you know,
yeah,
trial and error, yeah.
You know, I think at some level everybody kind of falls into what they're doing, right? So,
exactly.
Well, we're so lucky to have you down here because, you know, I can tell just by I'm your hall neighbor, so I office right next to her.
Sorry.
So I know it's awesome because I can tell just when patients leave your office just how happy they are and how genuine you are with them, and you know your care that you provide is just unparalleled to anybody on the market. So we're so lucky to have you down here. You know, I know you're from Oklahoma, and obviously you mentioned you're a Polk, and then you also went to UCO.
Yes.
So, what brought you down to Chickasha and Southern Plains? How did we get so lucky?
So, I lucked out in my pediatric rotations, and I got to follow Dr. Freed, which was amazing.
Okay, yeah.
So, an opportunity arose that a job opened up, and I was just lucky enough, you know, Lynn wanted to hire me, so I'm really lucky to be here, and I appreciate it, and I love Southern Plains, so I'm happy to be here. Man,
well, that makes my heart smile because we got lucky with you, and we're so happy that you're here. And so we were talking a little bit about the flu. So I went somber real quick, like Debbie Downer, but
no,
let's rewind a little bit and talk about the flu because it's running rampant right now. And you know, we were talking about different tips and tricks, but I don't know. I'm just business development. Can you give them a short without they should come and see you if you get sick. Yes. Don't stay there because it gets really bad really quick.
Right.
Can you give them any tips or tricks?
Yes, please. And you know, guys, you probably know, please wash your hands. Every door you touch. Go into Walmart. Grab the hand sanitizer wipes, okay? If your kids are sick, if they have a fever, please don't send them to school because we see them over and over and over. If they have a fever, please treat them, keep them at home, or bring them to see us, okay?
Yeah. Because that's how schools get
Please cover
closed.
your mouth. Yes, please cover your mouth when you sneeze, cough. Everything we already know.
Right.
But just reinforcing it,
Well, because you don't do it during the day.
Right.
We were talking.
And you don't think if you're busy, it's like, oh, I need to. When's the last time I washed my hands? I don't know.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
We're lucky we have all those little pre-fill stations around the clinic.
Because it reminds you. Yeah. It's simple things. Everyone knows what to do. It's just you get busy. You forget. So.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. So. Last question, because I know you're busy. I pulled her out of seeing patients, so I'm sorry, Lacey, and sorry for her patience, but I won't do this again. Well, maybe a couple times. So I think what you just mentioned is key. People don't always do what we know to do, right? You know when you're getting sick. I mean, I know when I'm getting the flu. Ed, you get achy, you get sick, you're sweating, you don't feel good. When should they come and see you?
As soon as those symptoms start, please come see us, okay?
Like quick, right?
Like quick. Like within 48 hours of you starting to get those symptoms.
Because if you can see them, you can prescribe them something to
at least lessen the severity,
mitigate it, right?
Right.
Which is all we really need. I mean, we don't need to be going to the hospital and taking our time in that way.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, Lacey, I'm super pumped that you came here and you graced us with your presence. We're extremely lucky to have you here.
Thank you.
Thanks for all you do.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Al.
Absolutely. Thanks, Lacey. Join us next week on Your Hometown Medical Minute when Chris Ludwell, chiropractor, joins us next Friday. Come see it.